Better call a welder. I don't know, you figured out how to blow up a 4.3. That's pretty impressive. You should get a trophy for that.
That's not hard. I'm gonna do that 5 times a week.
You stole my car.
I did. It's like being back in 1980 again.
He got baptized by a streetcar.
Alright guys, we haven't done this in a while, but we're at the shop today and we've got some updates. We haven't filmed anything at the shop in a while, little update videos, so here we go.
So,
what you got there, Rob?
Well, we took the pan off because we had a leak down here around one of our valves. And we took it off and we're like, uh-oh.
It's a little sparkly.
Yeah, and then we had some bigger shaving stuff down in here.
Yeah.
Well, we just remembered that the drain plug was leaking, so we did one of the self-tap drain plugs, which is back here. So we got to thinking, well, since we put a self-tap drain plug in there,
maybe that's what all
that's
that
what
is.
that stuff is. We thought transmission might be hurt, but by the looks of it, that stuff's pretty thin, and we're just thinking that it's pretty much because there's nothing in the back corners here, so it all ran over to that side. We're thinking that's probably the problem. And our temperature sensor was broke, and we have a new sensor coming. It was leaking through the sensor.
Here we go.
So we're just doing some maintenance.
Got the new Larry Hoovers on.
Yeah, they Larry Hoovers. They 275s, not 305s, but you know.
So everybody's doing the weekly maintenance on the cars, getting the Falcon ready for biling. Kenny Powers done shined up my wheels. Them shinier than when we first bought the car.
Don't forget the new rubbers.
You did, you already said.
Oh yeah, new Larry Hoovers. And then they got this thing up on the lift earlier, and they realized that there was like a mountain of grass and dirt above the radiator back here. So I don't know how it wasn't running hot, but yeah, it was bad. But we cleaned that all out and
clarify our sparks that the viewers have seen too that they told us about.
Yeah, so some of you guys have been commenting, and trust me, we see it. Trust me, I edit videos, I see the sparks. Every now and again, there's like sparks that look like it comes out from underneath the back of the car. And what they found today was this apparently comes up and it's scraping a little bit up here on the bar that goes across the frame rails. These upper 4-link bars or brackets, they've been coming up and hitting. Let me see if I can get a light. There we go. Yeah, see. So when it's planting really hard, the brackets are coming up and hitting the floor. So, you know, I don't know if that's what's sparking, but it seems like this left rear wheel is coming up and hitting this. Yeah, but
Left rear wheel.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna spark. That's just you're just gonna hear the dunk
Right.
when it hits.
Yeah.
Which on the bumpy tracks, that's probably where it's hitting on the bumpy tracks because the suspension's eating everything in this car.
Yeah. She's mint. It's all good. We also got a fresh set of spark plugs, because we haven't put a new set in since last season. So let's go see what Uncle Bucko's up to. He's got his fire truck fixed. No more go-kart, huh? You got the fire truck fixed?
Yep. Ta-da.
Did you put a small block Chevy in it?
Nope.
No.
Not in the budget right now. I got that V6. Fairly cheap. I went ahead and put new head gaskets and oil pan gaskets, valve cover gaskets, and all the gaskets in it are brand new. I checked out the engine, flushed it out.
So you're up on the maintenance. That's good.
Yeah, no, nothing's going wrong.
Pop the hood, I want to see this thing.
I don't really see any of it, but
Looks mint to me. Looks like nothing ever happened.
like it never even happened.
Mm-hmm.
There's no junk here.
What you think, bud?
Fixing stuff.
Thank you.
Getting ready for miling.
So many videos.
Hey, where's your Nova at?
It's out back.
You want to go show us what all you did?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so we added a little bit of weight to the back. We're racing on a pretty tough surface this weekend. I mean, it's one of the better backsides, but still, like, it's still asphalt. I made some suspension changes. You'll see that on Dad's next video, but put some more anti-squat in it. I basically lowered the top bar on the chassis down another hole to shorten the instant center and make it plant the tire a little bit harder. And then I raised the whole car up a couple inches, so it should have a little bit higher center of gravity as it's leaving the starting line.
Until it's sitting a little higher.
It went down a little bit in the back since I put a little bit more weight in it, but I think overall it's gonna do a lot better on shitty surfaces that way.
And then your giveaway Mustang's sitting there, which the giveaway's ended, right?
Yeah, it's over now.
And
we're gonna do that Monday, next Monday at about 7 or 8 o'clock. We're gonna go live and draw the winner.
Good deal. How about, you got any updates on the S10?
Just sitting there.
I missed that fucking thing.
We had some issues. I can't really say what happened, but we had some issues, and it wasn't the tune's fault. It wasn't anybody's fault other than just a parts failure. So just waiting on more parts.
Right, it's from the top right here.
Yeah.
To right here. It's like a quarter of the weld right here on this top corner.
I'm surprised it wasn't leaking oil worse.
It was leaking, but it was also, this fitting was just a little bit loose. So we tightened it up a little bit and then it got worse. So it was a matter of time before that just let loose and broke off, basically, because there was nothing holding the fitting.
Yeah.
Better call a welder.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, you can literally see through it.
You gonna go fix that up
Good
for me?
catch. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. Good thing we put it on the lift today.
that could have been catastrophic there, because that would have been, if that broke off,
Catastrophic.
yeah, if that had broke, that we redirect this thing.
Yeah, because it's right out the side of the pan.
Yep.
Like,
What's right off the back of the pan?
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it would have sprayed right underneath the tire.
We'll get her fixed up. What else did we fix? The radiator had a bunch of grass in it.
Yeah, I went over that.
The issue that everybody's been pointing out, he went over that.
We're gonna put spark plugs in it.
Damn.
So I just want to put this on record. Dad's driving my Mustang right now,
Mm-hmm.
Cobra Kai, and
I love this Mustang. It's fucking cool. You should put that on Facebook or something.
That's Instagram worthy right there.
it is cool though. Like, you can't hate on it. It's cool.
I moved it yesterday. It actually is pretty cool. I like it. But it doesn't like the big guy with the big tires, so I'd have to have
Well,
a big
my new
tires.
wheels came in from RC Comp, and I'm gonna put some 26 8.5s on it, or 26 10s.
Bucko, what are you hammering on?
You're never supposed
Brass.
to freaking put one of those on like that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How
Keep the
you put
thrust
it on?
bearing out of it.
Ain't gonna hurt nothing.
They make a tool for that.
LS.
Yeah, this ain't an LS. It falls apart and you look at it wrong.
So orange. Is this the 327?
No, that's the 400
Oh.
out of the crate.
Oh, I thought you guys were doing a 327 for this thing.
That's what it started out until we came across these.
Oh.
Now the 327 is mine.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool for your
Where
red
it's safe.
truck.
It won't get scattergas card everywhere
Hmm.
in the museum.
I don't know. You figured out how to blow up a 4.3. That's pretty impressive. You should get a trophy for that.
That's not hard. I can do that 5 times a week.
Bucko's shed. The 327 is in the shed. It will never come back out.
White and blue truck.
Oh, you blew that one up?
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, maybe that's
The first thing I ever blew up.
I don't know. I
3.
I couldn't figure out how to blow up my Blazer. It just kept trucking.
You don't put oil in it like that. That's how Bucko does it.
I didn't do that.
Maintenance.
No, that was before I got it. I only owned the truck.
550 miles. That is lack of
I changed
maintenance.
the oil before I left. Exactly. That's what caused the catastrophic failures, because I did the maintenance after it hadn't
So
been
you pulled a
done.
Jimmy Dale and didn't have enough oil in it.
No, it had oil in it. It just had sludge, and once I hot lapped it all the way down to Tennessee, that stuff ended up in the pan. So
How long? So how long did it last once you put like hydraulic fluid in it.
Well, I set the odometer once we got off the racetrack, and me and Dave realized there was noises that we didn't like. So it was 30 miles back to the hotel, and then I did another 87 after that before the rod came out.
Oh.
So we did another 100 miles or so. I got my Good Guys Gold member card.
So the plan is you guys are putting this together for Good Guys.
Yep.
And that's this is your assigned project. Because we're going to be at Cash Days at the Hill.
It's all right by me. You take care of it. You head on down the road.
Are you guys going to keep it a 4-speed?
Yeah, it's going to remain a 4-speed.
One time for the
You like putting plugs in this thing? Oh yeah, it's not terrible. Like, yeah, it sucks, but like it just takes a while because it's just little movements everywhere.
We had a whole ass intake bolt missing.
Yeah, dude, the intake bolt was laying in here. I don't know how it came from there and landed in there and was stuck right there. I don't know how that happens, but I mean, that's some Jumanji stuff right there, bro.
You stole my car.
I did. Listening to some Bob Seger, you know. It's like being back in 1980 again.
I know, right? The nostalgia.
We just dropped our new sensor off for us. It was broke. We're back in. We're gonna fill up some fluids.
Uncle Terry, what's up?
Thomas, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
About to go drive this Dart here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, first time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Boy, it sure sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds really
good.
Maybe we'll cruise the street cars to get some ice cream.
Maybe. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Wow. Hey, that looked a lot better.
That wasn't too bad. I mean,
It wasn't spicy at all. I mean, it was definitely safe.
but that would go right down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's go back and talk to him and see what he says. There goes water on the test spot.
I feel like it acted a lot different than what it used to.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a 151 60-foot. That should be pretty close to a first round 60-foot tune. It felt like it bit really good.
It's in slow-mo. You might have to.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better.
It drove to the left.
Yeah, I know it is. I don't know why it's driving left.
Let me see, back that up again.
Suspension looks a lot better though. It's planting the tire and keeping it there now, instead of squatting. That's working like the Falcon now almost. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's a lot better than what it's been doing. Now, I don't know if it's driving left because of the crown in the road, or whether you need to make an adjustment to the anti-roll bar, or...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shorten the right rear side, put some negative in it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but even. And the ride height's so much lower. Look at that.
All right, so what are you guys looking at there?
All right, so this is the test hit that we just made, and you can see that the ride height in this video is higher than the one he's going to show you. But if you watch the bead lock and the wheel lip, watch how hard it hits the tire. It shoves the tire down immediately. See that? See how it shoves the tire down, plants the tire,
It stays on it.
and it stays on it. It's not bouncing. It's really pretty decent. I mean, that's really pretty good. Now watch this one.
Watch it war in the woods. It just kind of stays even.
See how much lower the ride height was? And it doesn't really plant the tire.
It's even with the car, really.
Yeah.
Like the body squats with the tire,
Yeah.
the wheel. And then it gets about right here and it bounces and starts to lose the tire as it's starting to extend. So it was kind of a bad deal. It used to hit the tire just barely, and as the body would drop, it would lose the tire. And then as it would extend, it would lose it even worse because it's lost it, and then now it's trying to raise up. So now it's actually keeping it planted like the Falcon does.
That looks a lot better.
I just got to figure out why it's going left now, or if that was just the road. Fucking dirt and daisies all over it and shit.
That's good.
Yeah, it went it was like a 151 on the draggy.
Over there?
Yeah.
Not bad.
It would have taken more, I think, but I feel like that's a good first round tune-up for Milan.
Especially you can put power in it at the back at Milan.
Oh yeah.
Leave soft and pour it in 330 on.
I probably could have slowed the front end down a little too. Step into my office. Open up the accumulator, send some fresh oil to her.